Lesson 294. My body is a wholly neutral thing. I am a son of God. And can I be another thing as well? Did God create the mortal and corruptible? What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? And yet a neutral thing does not see death, for thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use, and afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick, nor old, nor hurt. It is but functionless, unneeded, and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today. Of service for a while and fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, and then to be replaced for greater good. My body, Father, cannot be your son, and what is not created cannot be sinful nor sinless, neither good nor bad. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made. Let's move into a silent meditation. Sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Take a big, deep 4x breath in through the nose for a count of 4. Hold it at the top and then release it through your nose for a count of 8. And repeat that 3 times before grasping on to the lesson for today as your mantra. My body is a wholly neutral thing. My body is a wholly neutral thing. This important lesson deserves more extensive discussion than the others in Part 2 of the workbook. It will be particularly helpful in clarifying the distinction between the two levels of discourse reflected in A Course in Miracles, which we now briefly review. Level 1 is on the metaphysical basis for the Course, teaching that only spirit is true and everything else, including the body, is false. On this level, everything of the world is symbolic of sin, which means the body is hardly neutral. It is sin's respiratory, for in our pain and desperation we seek to find projected sin in everyone except ourselves. The purpose of this projection is to keep the thought of sin alive but buried in our minds. Carrying out this ego strategy, we are driven to perceive all sin around us, thereby establishing the body's sinfulness. This accounts for people's unending attempts to make the body holy, and most importantly, why the pillar of religious thought, especially in the West, is that God is the creator of the world and body. Psychologically, we refer to that dynamic as reaction formation, where we perceive and believe the opposite of what we have made real in our minds. We first establish sin's reality, deny it, and then project it onto the body. To counter our devastating self-image, we regard the body not as sinful, but as sinless and holy, in fact, so holy that God himself created it. This strange notion of the Creator God has had remarkable hold on society because it conceals the ego's use for the body, making it the source of sin, thereby protecting the ego's existence in the mind. Yet, Jesus tells us here and elsewhere in A Course in Miracles that the body is neither sinful nor sinless. It is nothing. However, because we have made it real, moving us to the level 2 discourse, the body can be used either to root us still further in the dream or be the means by which the Holy Spirit awakens us from it. In that sense, the body is neutral because it merely awaits the split mind's decision to project the ego's purpose of reinforcing the dream of sin, or extend the Holy Spirit's purpose of our learning through the body that the world is an illusion, not evil, wicked, or sinful, just an illusion. Let us not place undue emphasis on the body, for it is neither holy or unholy, the instrument of salvation or damnation. Its only sane purpose is to be the means of returning to the mind. Once we made and identified with the body, the mind seemed forever closed. When we say there must be another way, we are asking Jesus to help us understand that what we think, perceive, and feel through the body is a projection of the thought of separation we first made real in the mind. The body and the world, therefore, become the only means we have of reflecting back to us the mind's decision, and that we indeed have a mind. If we thus deny what our senses report and our bodies feel, we deny the only thing in the universe that can save us. When the body's purpose is given to the Holy Spirit, we remember that our feelings here serve only to reinforce the ego, perpetuating the decision we made to be separated. Once we understand the proper mind-body relationship, we can at last make a meaningful choice in our minds. Therefore, nothing in this course should be used to deny the body. At the same time, nothing in this course should be used to glorify the body, making it into something it is not. Made to kill, the body has become a classroom that Jesus uses to help us learn that God's Son is eternal. God's plan is the atonement carried out through our forgiveness or change of mind. Once again, what facilitates this change is allowing our new teacher to shift how we perceive the body. The following statement from the text summarizes this plan and integrates the two levels of discourse with which we began our discussion of this lesson. The body is an illusion, not made by love, and yet it can be the healing instrument of the Holy Spirit, who can use it lovingly to teach us that only Spirit is real. And this is from chapter 18. The body was not made by love. Yet love does not condemn it and can use it lovingly, respecting what the Son of God has made and using it to save him from illusions. Thank you so much for joining with me today on lesson 294. The body is a wholly neutral thing. I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.